Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another top 5 guide here on Borderlands the pre-sequel. This is the small series where I pick a relevant topic or category within the pre-sequel and then bring you guys a list of the top 5 things to do with that category. So today we're going to be carrying on the top 5 guides, and I've decided to pick the top 5 best action skills to cover today. Now I know there's only 6 possible action skills for the 6 characters in the game, but I've decided that these lists are not only just to pick, 5 things out of 50 and bring you guys the best, it's also for the smaller things where there's only 5 or 6 choices. I would just like to bring these guides to show you what I think is the best 5 and in what order I rate them. So yeah, I'm going to be covering best 5 action skills. Now unfortunately Athena the Gladiator's Aspis has missed out on this list. I'll explain that right now. So all the other characters have made this just purely because I don't use Athena that much, but it is my own choice. So without further ado, let's go on with the guide. So at number 5 I have decided to choose Wilhelm's action skill, Wolf and Saint, which are 2 little bots that actually get released. They fly around. One of them goes ahead and attacks enemies with this big ball of light that comes out and harms them, basically assists you. And then the other will sit back, Saint, and he will heal you, restore your shields, do all sorts of things, little buffs to you and all things like that. So very handy. Not only do you get one, you get 2. 1 attacking, 1 defensive, really good all-round action skill that keeps you well protected and also does damage for you. And you can also just hide around corners, things like that, and let Wolf do a lot of the work for you. He also knocks them back when he hits them, which gives you the time to take them down yourself. So yeah, at number 5 I've decided to choose Wolf and Saint. At number 4 then we have chosen Aurelia the Baroness and her action skill, which is like a shard of ice, which is actually sent out, and as you can see, completely cyclones the enemy in cryo. She's a real cryo heavy character with a good cryo build as well. This thing is absolutely lethal as hell. So yeah, you just basically chuck this thing out, and as long as there's enemies about, this shard will just seek out certain enemies and stick on them until they're dead. And if there's no more enemies about, it automatically calls itself back in, and yeah, basically just lets you action skill cool down quicker. So very good, and that is my number 4 choice. So my number 3 is on Claptrap. It's VaultHunter.exe action skill. Now there is so many different random ones that you can get from this. Obviously the more you spec into the skill tree, the more that are available. The base ones like Minion Trap and Blightbot are pretty good. Nothing too groundbreaking, but still pretty good. Things like Gun Wizard and the Gunzerker one are very handy. You've also got the one that lets you like Krieg. But the reason this is at number 3 not number 2 is basically the fact that there are things in there that are quite entertaining but actually really don't help you at all, like Rubber Ducky or something like that. Very fun. If this was a top 5 funniest action skills, it would definitely be at number 1, but we've got to be realistic here. Going around as a giant pirate ship is pretty good. Them cannons are quite powerful, but you're not going to insta-kill bosses with them, unfortunately. So that is why it's at number 3, not at number 2. But yeah, still a very good action skill and very, very entertaining. So at number 3, it's Claptrap's VaultHunter.exe. So what can be better than 1 character? Well, 3 characters, and that is exactly what you get with Jack the Doppelganger. You get 2 extra Digijacks that come and stand by your side and fight alongside you. Now these guys are pretty powerful anyway. They teleport to be by your side whenever they're out. They last for quite a long time, and you can spec into skills as well. As you can see, every time you kill someone, it fills the bar up as well. So if you're in an area with a massive amount of enemies and you're fast with the killing, these guys will stay with you the whole way. There is also that chance, if you spec into the skill, that one of the Digijacks will be a badass every time, or a good chance every time of being a badass. Which makes them even more powerful. So to make yourself into 3 jacks, and have them out with you the whole time is pretty handy, and that is why Jack's Doppelganger action skill is at number 2. And of course that leaves us with our number 1, which is Nisha's Showdown. Probably a lot of you guys who watch me will probably have guessed that this will be my number 1 because I use her all the time. But what is better than aimbot? Combine that with Nisha's Tombstone skill, where you don't even have to be that accurate, you just need to shoot near the enemy. You can pretty much kill anyone that you want with any single weapon. So yeah, very short explanatory on this one, but Nisha's Showdown by far insta-kills anyone in sight, so that's at number 1. And there you go guys, that is my top 5 list in order of the best action skills in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Like I said at the beginning, there is only 6 to choose from. Athena did miss out because although the Aspis shield is a pretty damn good skill, I just find that all of the other ones are more handy. It's quite a slow kind of thing where you just have to sit there absorbing all the enemies' bullets and stuff like that, so I decided to put that out of the list. There are a lot of people maybe watching this that thinks, oh my god, you're crazy, I'd have done that instead of the shard, or I'd have had that over Vault on the .exe any day. But this is, you know, my list of top 5. May not be everyone's taste, but that is what I use and what I like and the order I like them in. So yeah, of course, if you don't agree with the list, then please be sure to put your top 5 down in the comments below. I always like to see variations of what people think. So yeah, let me know and I'll have a good read through them and see what other people think. But for now, that is top 5 best action skills on Borderlands pre-sequel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.